Hey, how's it going? In this video, I am creating a prompt in OpenAI using GPT-3 and I'm using the model Davinci. This prompt will build SEO metadata based upon a keyword and a company name. Really useful. Maybe you want to build a website at scale and you don't want to write these in one by one if you're building HTML pages, for example. So the prompt's quite simple. It took a little bit of tinkering to get right, but I think I finally got somewhere and I just wanted to show you. I'm just going to hide my face because it gets in the way. So here I'm telling OpenAI, well, Davinci, what to do. So you create metadata in HTML based on the company name and keywords. You must complete the HTML tags. So here I've got the company name. These are my examples which I'm feeding in. And then I've got a keyword, so I've got HubSpot. And then, various CRM for businesses. The example here, the title tag, HubSpot, this is actually taken from HubSpot. What I want to do, I want to train it with stuff that is actually in the real world use. I don't want to just mock something up because these have been written by copywriters and whatnot. So theoretically, they should be a good example. So I've got HubSpot, I've got ConvertKit, I've got Deliveroo, and then this down here, I am testing LG. So as far as I know, the playground doesn't know anything to do with LG. And all I've just told it, they make electronics for people. I've not given it anything else. So I'm going to run this just to see what happens. So we have got the title tag, LG Electronics, and then there's a break, home appliances, mobile phones, and more. That's pretty decent. The description and the content, discover LG's latest home appliances, mobile phones, and more. Explore a range of TVs, washing machines, and refrigerators. That's pretty good, to be honest. If we look at the formatting here, we have got a similar formatting to, I think it was HubSpot. So HubSpot, and then I don't know what this line is called. We'll just call it line. And so we've got HubSpot, then line, and then the little description. So it's taken my examples. The more we give it, the more variation it will have, but then it won't stray away too far from the original kind of brief. Sometimes with AI, it can get a little bit kind of out of control, and that's where the parameters on the right come in. We can see here the temperature, so basically how much creativity you want it to have. I want it to be creative, but I don't want it to be completely so wild, none of it makes sense. So I've done the temperature on 0.4. The maximum length is short, it's just 64. And then I have a stop sequence. So what this will do is will read it, stop, read it, stop, read it, stop, and it just knows when to stop. Otherwise, it will start creating buckets of HTML and you don't want that. Then top P, I left as 0, and I've just left the temperature up a little bit, and top P 0. You could put the temperature down and put the top P up. You might get similar kind of results. Frequency penalty, presence penalty, I've just left on 1. Best off, I just want inject start, restart text, and I've just turned off probabilities. I'm not kind of debugging or anything like that. So let's keep this one and we'll write a brand new one just to see what happens really. It's always good. So we'll do company and then we'll do keywords. It's always good to keep the same formatting because if you're running this via an app, so say you're doing an API call, you'll need to include all of these examples into your API call and then you're providing the new keywords. So imagine you've got an app, I don't know, it's an AI SEO tag builder, for example. Your customer would put in a company name, so they would have company, then an input box, so they maybe put in YouTube, and keywords, it may be like, I don't know, visual media for young teens or whatever like that, or visual media for gamers, whatever. So let's test out YouTube actually, and we'll do keywords and we'll just do visual media for gamers. I know YouTube isn't, but it doesn't matter for this. It just goes to show it can generate pretty much anything. So I'm going to run this. It should build the tag and the title automatically. If it doesn't, we'll see if we can correct it. It's just trial and error with this stuff. Let's have a look. So title tag, YouTube gaming, live stream and watch gameplay videos. Pretty cool. Meta description content, watch game trailers, gameplay videos, live stream, E3 coverage and more. So it understands what E3, which is, I believe, E3 is so it's a gaming website, which, that's pretty good. And more, join the community. So I'm pretty happy with this. If I wanted a bunch of metadata to spin up automatically, then I'd be quite happy to use AI for that. Why write it when it can write as good as you give it? So yeah, works really well. You could do this at absolute scale. So you could probably run, several hundred of these all in one go, and it'd be quite accurate. So I'll just do one more. I'll try and give it a difficult one to achieve, something that it may struggle with, and then we'll just do keywords. Let's think of something. I don't know. Maybe we could make up a company, Lawyers for You. And I'm going to write like a 5-year-old. So we make contracts for businesses who non-compete. Now that's pretty vague, pretty gibberish. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay. What is it telling me? The model predicted a completion that began with a stop sequence. Oh, there we go. Lawyers for You, non-compete agreements. Okay, it's got that correct. Description, we make contract for businesses who want a non-compete. Actually, that's not bad. Pretty happy with that. Let's see what else it'll give me if we just spin it up one more time. Yeah, so there's not much to variation with this, and that's because the temperature is low. If we were to whack this up, I'll just show you the difference. It may come back completely wacky, or it might be the most original thing you've ever read. Nah, see, it's quite rigid, which is good in a way, because if you're running this as a business, you want some kind of control over your copywriting. And this is basing the copywriting from what I've given it here. If you're doing this in the real world, you may need a bit more than 5 examples. You might want to fine tune it, give it several hundred, so the variation always spins up something new, just so the copywriting's fresh and your customers won't get bored of the same old, regurgitated nonsense, really. Let me know what you think of this video. If you kind of liked it, leave me a subscribe, or if you've got any suggestions on how I can improve this, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, cheers. See you.